All right, so we are going to bind this off now. I'm going to show you how to bind it off. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into this and bring up a loop, and then you're going to do like you're doing a single crochet. So you're going to go underneath this loop, get the loop, go through both, all the way across. Sometimes it's easier just to use another needle to do that with and get rid of that big needle. So I'm just going to grab my other needle and do this. This is a lot quicker than using that big thing. And there we are. And you chain one and cut it off, make it long, and there's our square. Perfect shamrock. Alright, so now we are going to make the border. And in order to do the border, we're going to turn our square upside down. These ones that need tied off, is probably better if you tie them off. That way those stitches won't come out. And then we can sew those ends in later. One thing about this thing, and I know how many times I've said I do not like ends, and I do not like ends, but putting a picture in something is worth sewing in ends, in my opinion. Because I think that, to put a picture with yarn, this is the utmost artwork ever. I think it's the most beautiful thing. It's worth having to sew the ends in. So it's easier to just do sew all of your ends in after your squares are done. And you should do it right after the square is done. Unless you like sitting in front of the TV and just sewing in ends. And some people like doing that too. So I'm going to take my regular yarn and I am going to start at a corner. I'm going to find a corner here. I've got it upside down. This is very important. Turn your work upside down to do this, okay? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to chain one. We are going to do 2 half double crochets in that corner. Okay? And then we're going to half double crochet in each stitch across. So we're just putting 1/2 double crochet in each stitch across. And some more yarn out here. And then when you get to this corner, we're going to put 2 half double crochets in it. You're going to chain 2 and 2 half double crochets on this side of it. And then at the beginning of each, see there's stitches. That's what I love about this Tunisian crochet. You could see these stitches on all the way around it. There's stitches. So we're just going to continue putting 1 half double crochet in each stitch. And we're back down to the corner again. So we're going to put 2 half double crochets in there, chain 2, and then 2 half double crochets right here. Alright. So we're going to put 1 half double crochet in every stitch across. I think we just, there's a small one there. We'll just put it there. There we go. Almost down back to the end. Whoops. All right. All right, now we're at the end. So we're doing a corner, 2 half double crochet, chain 2, and 2 half double crochet. Come on. There we go. And that, a little bit too loose. Let's try it again. That was the end, okay. All right, now we're going to half double crochet in each stitch down. And then I need 2 half double crochet, and I'm going to use a half double crochet to join that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to see if you can see this. Okay, you have a back loop, a front loop, and a third loop, which is the reason why I had you turn it around so we can work into the third loop. We're going to work slip stitches into that third loop all the way around. We're just going to do a very loose slip stitch, not too loose, but not tight either. It has to be loose. So we're going to do loose slip stitch in the third loop, because that's the thing that I love about half double crochets is they have that third loop. So we're doing slip stitches in that loop. Which is right on the side. Right down here on the side. Alright. You get to the chain 2, you're going to skip over that chain 2, and you're going to find the third loop of your other one on the other side of the chain 2, and you're just going to continue on slip stitching all the way around. skipping over that, chain 2, going up into the 3rd loop. There it is. All right. Alright, we're coming on the home stretch of the slip stitching. There's that. See if I could pull those two things to the back. So they're in the way. Pull them back there. Okay. Now. So I'm going to slip stitch into the first slip stitch that we started out with, and then I'm going back here to find my first. Oh, we're going to single crochet. Let's see, yep. So what we're going to do is in the 2 stitches, in the regular stitches, the front and, we're going to put a single crochet in those stitches back there. In each of them. Alright, and we are at our chain 2 space then. So here's our chain 2 space, and we are going to put 3 single crochets in that chain 2 space, and then we're going to continue around, putting 1 single crochet in each space, or each stitch. And it will look like this when you're done. And I'm going to finish mine off camera and have you finish up yours. And then you'll just come around here and make sure that you put 3 in this chain 2 space, and then connect it to the first single crochet and cut it off. And then you will make sure that you tie in all your ends. And I will see you next, well, I'll see you tomorrow, but next week on Monday, we did a shamrock this week. We're going to do a 4-leaf clover next week. So we'll get ready, we'll make a 4-leaf clover, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. I love the way this come out. I hope you liked it. I hope you could follow along. And we'll see you tomorrow then. Bye-bye now.